Okay, hi everyone. You're here with Mish Pope and Rebecca Barlow. We're here to talk to you about Premier Club and Intensive Silver Club. It runs from the 1st of July to October 31st. It's for anybody from zero, as in starting out and enrolling, to Premier, ranking at some point in their lifetime with doTERRA for Premier Club, anyone who's ranked as silver for Silver Club. So, Beck, do you want to just whiz through why Premier Club and why Silver Club?
Yeah, sure. So we have found, that Diamond Club's been incredible for our team. Anyone who's done it, you'll be able to see that down flowing through your team. So Premier Club's an opportunity to be able to do a mini version of Diamond Club. So it's to support you and your team to grow your business quickly, to really feel encouraged because you have that forward momentum. So that really breeds excitement and success. To introduce you and your team to the concepts of consistency and community that programs like Diamond Club create. So Diamond Club really does get this community going and this consistency in your building where you know that these actions are so important and doing the actions is what causes growth in your team. This is going to get those actions done. So it'll prepare you to be able to mentor others or actually do Diamond Club next year, or maybe both. To promote self-development in planning actions, accountability, and running your business like a boss. So this is going to really need a lot of planning, and just it's going to be wonderful for your business and your actions. To be recognised and participate in recognising others. So we're going to have the wider doTERRA team underneath Helen Shaw. So there's quite a few of us, and we'll be able to cheer each other on. You'll be cheered on, and we will be able to meet new people through this. And then when you meet people at events, you're going to go, oh, yeah, cool, we connected during this. So we're going to be putting in accountability systems within our teams. So especially if you have team members doing this, it's going to be amazing seeing leaders step up into this role. Both in supporting the growth that's happening and also education within the team. So the idea is that with the enrolments, that you really connect the enrolments with whoever they are enrolling with, whoever the host is or whoever the closest leader is. And so it's really going to be a lot of accountability and support that way. Create momentum, flow, energy, and joy in the team. So that will continue long after the club has ended, just like it does with Diamond Club. You have this amazing forward momentum, and everybody will be making new goals and smashing out all kinds of amazing goals in their life. So this is really, really good for that. And to build on strengths and develop areas of weakness. So it's likely that this might make a few people uncomfortable, the thought of doing this. But let me say, just jump in. It's going to stretch you outside your comfort zone. For all of us, we need to do it, whether you're a presidential diamond all the way down to whether you enrolled yesterday. All of us have the same things that we go through. And that's where the magic happens, when we stretch outside that comfort zone. So go for it. Cover some of the qualifications. We should cover them.
Thank you. Definitely. I think it's definitely comfort zone pushing. So requirements for Premier Club. This is open to anyone who's just enrolled, to anyone who's ranked Premier ranked Premier in June, all the way through to anyone who's just enrolled. So it doesn't matter if you just ranked in Premier in June, or you never ranked Premier, or you ranked Premier 6 months ago. So anyone from zero to Premier. So 2 classes a month, focusing on trying to get at least 4 new people to each of those classes if possible. And one of those classes can be a market. And if you're doing stacks and stacks of one-on-ones, you just need to negotiate that with your golden upline leader and Helen Shaw so that you can meet those requirements per month. Um, you need to have 3 enrollments per month of 100 PV. They can be personal enrollments or a combination of both personally enrolled and enrollments from the team below you or your downline. So crossline and upline enrollments are not included. So if you go to a class and you had 5 people there and they all personally enrolled with you, that would count. If you went to a class and taught it for your downline and 5 people enrolled underneath of your downline, those would still count as your 5 enrollments per month. If you went to if you had like an open public class and 5 people enrolled and 5 of those people were from your downline and 2 of those enrolled with somebody else's leg, only 3 of those would count for you. One of the 3 enrollments needs to be a personal enrollment. The other 2 can come from anywhere from your downline, but you do need to be at those classes or one-on-ones. they cannot be used more than once. So like, let's say for example, I'm a silver and I have a class and I have one of my premier leaders and I are doing a class together. You're supporting somebody else in your downline who's also doing premier club, and they enrolled 5 people. You can't count those 5 enrollments as part of your 3 because they're counting those as part of their 3 as well. So you can't double up. You can't, if someone from Premier Club is counting those enrollments for themselves, you can't then count them as your own, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you, Beck? You can't like double dip with enrollments. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like no other offers with this free offer that you get
Yeah,
on all
yeah,
your,
exactly.
typical McDonald's or Target.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just can't double dip.
No. So you can do like one-on-ones count as enrollments, but they may not count towards your class total. You need to create a new LRP order for a new or existing member. So it's not that you actually have to go in and like create that LRP. It's just that if you, let's say someone that you enroll or enrolled 6 months ago and you're doing like a reactivation campaign and they decide to go on to LRP, then you can count them as like a new LRP created over 100 PV. This is for only personal enrollment. So it's all of your personal enrollments if they go on to LRP, either after they enroll with you in the next 4 months, or if they've enrolled 3 months ago and decide to go on to LRP, then that counts towards that creation of an LRP. They need to be over 100 PV the first time they've gone on to LRP. And if they go on to LRP for the first time during these 4 months, from the 1st of July to the 31st of August, they also will get a free product as well. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. Then you need to keep track of all your classes, one-on-ones, enrollments, and LRPs, which have been created that are your personal enrollments, and send that report to your participating gold, platinum, or diamond upline. So let's just say, for example, like Rebecca Barlow is diamond, and then she has someone below her who is a gold and someone below her who is a diamond. You would go to your first upline who hits gold. So that may be like Beck, for example, some of her legs would go straight to her, and some of her other legs would go to different people because there's ranking people that are gold or higher before they get to Beck. So you're going to your first gold upline that's participating in this program. And you will have an Excel spreadsheet, and I will go through that with you of how to add those people. And it's very simple. You keep the same Excel spreadsheet and just add in the people per month. And then that will help us accrue prizes each month and then the grand prize at the end. And you also will be required to do a half an hour call with your gold, platinum, or diamond upline. So your accountability partner who you're working with the whole 4 months, once a month, just to touch base. So Beck, did you want to go through the silver and above?
Yeah, sure. So if you have ever ranked silver, even if it's, been 6 months ago, whatever it is, you were into the silver intensive program. So so still.
Hey Beck, I might have to drop you out, hun, because you're cutting out in here. Let's see if we can get your internet sorted. I think Beck has just dropped out. She's having problems with her internet, so I'll just keep going and see if we can get her back on. So the silver intensive program is open to only those who are silver. So if you've hit silver previously in the last 6 months or in the last year, or you just brand new hit it in June. So if you are a silver, this is a silver intensive program to really help you solidify silver and get yourself to gold or get yourself to platinum or whatever. So the requirements for this are 7 personal enrollments. So that is a minimum of 3 personal enrollments. Other enrollments can be from your downline and cannot be counted if your downline's in Premier Club member, obviously. So you can't double dip, and only where Silver Wellness Advocate was present at the class or the one-on-one. So if you do a class and you have 20 people there and 10 people enroll, that's great. But if you have 20 people there, 10 people enroll, and 5 of them go with one of your downlines and 5 of them go with you, you only get to count 5. So you can't double dip. You need to have 2 new LRPs in this each month. So again, it's either existing wellness advocates or new members, exactly like the Premier Club information that we just said. They need to be over 100 PV LRPs, and they need to be personal enrollments. You need to hold 1 team training business opportunity per month online or in person. So that could be a Facebook Live, it could be a Zoom class, it could be a coffee catch up where you're talking about the business or aspects of building the business, but you need to be holding one team training per month. You need to be holding one team training of ongoing education, so product training per month. This could be like on your team pages or your user pages, talking about how to use LLV or the skincare lines, or how to make a roller ball, or how to use the top 10 oils or the emotional therapy kit. So again, that could be a coffee catch up with product education focus, or it could be talking about how to get onto LRP. It could be a Facebook Live once a month. It could be a Zoom meeting once a month. But one is about training your downline, one's about training your users. You need to hold a minimum of 3 intro classes per month with a minimum of 4 people present. So what this means is like kind of what we said before, which is like having a class, at least 4 people there, focusing on as many new people as possible, but you need to have 3 intro classes. One of those could be a market. And if you don't meet the class requirements, but you're doing lots of one-on-ones, again, you need to negotiate that with your Gold Upline Leader and Gold Plus Upline Leader and Helen Shaw. You need to contribute to one training event topic on the Facebook page for this program. So in the Premier and Silver Facebook page, you need to be posting once a month about something. That could be a long post about how to do a wellness consult. It could be a Facebook Live about talking about product education or something that you really love to teach about, to share the information with people. It could be a mindset activity that you do. It could be a team building activity that you love. It could be about how you onboard new leaders, builders, a really cool thing that you're doing at classes, whatever it is, you need to be contributing something to the team page once a month. You need to engage in supporting your participating WAs or wellness advocates in Premier Club. So you don't need to be checking in with, you don't need to be running, since you're only silver, you're not having like onboard all of their Excel spreadsheets and stuff, but just making sure that they're being supported and helping them out. You'll get the same product incentives for classes and the exact same grand prizes and monthly prizes as all the Premier Clubs. So Helen's been amazing in that she's actually going to do like 2 monthly prize sets, one for Premier Club and one for Silver Intensive. And all of you guys are able to continue to give out the enrollment incentives and LRP incentives regardless, which is so cool. And you'll get prizes at the end of the month. So Beck, now that you're back on board, do you want to talk about
Yeah, sorry about that.
points?
Yeah, sure. So each participant earns points as follows. So your new enrollments that you are present for within your downline, 100 to 199 PV, is 10 points. New enrollments that you are present for that are 200 plus PV are 20 points. A creation of a new 100 PV LRP minimum with existing wellness advocates that were enrolled before the 30th of June. So you can just claim this once. If they set up a new LRP, then you get 10 points. If there's a creation of an LRP of 100 PV with your Premier Club or Silver Club enrollments in the month after they enroll, which again is just for their first month when they start that LRP up, then you get 15 points. So the ideal is to enroll people and then get them onto the LRP through really awesome support and education. Classes held with a minimum of 4 new people present. Obviously, they don't have an account already. You do need to record the new people's names. For each class that you have that looks like that, it's 2 points, so up to 8 points a month. And yeah, only personally enrolled LRP activations count for Premier Club and Silver Club. So we did mention that earlier. If you activate other people in your team that aren't personally enrolled on LRP, that would still be amazing, but only personally enrolled LRPs count towards the club points.
Definitely.
I didn't miss anything, Liz?
No.
All clear?
Perfect. So like if you enroll somebody in August on 100 PV and they do 100 PV LRP in September, you'll get 15 points. If you LRP, if you enrolled somebody in like March of 2017 or even maybe like August of 2016, they decide to go on to LRP in August, then you'll get 10 points. So that's just how it works. So the incentives, each month there's different incentives. This is for enrollment. So this is for active people who are meeting the requirements every month or who are on some sort of like grace month. Either they've met their requirements every month or they've been given 1 extra month of a grace month to kind of catch up if they didn't meet all the requirements in the previous month. So you have to be actively involved and actively continuing to progress through you're able to offer incentives. It's exactly like Diamond Club. So this is for every single person that you enroll at a class. So it's 100 PV enrollment is 15 mil cedarwood, a 400 PV enrollment is 15 mil cedarwood, and a 15 mil frankincense, which is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Right. And then every single person that goes on to LRP that that processes and would go onto LRP and process 100 PV LRP brand new. So that basically for July would be all of your existing customers, because a new enrollment can't process an LRP in July. They would get the August bonus for that. And that would be a Citrus Bliss. So if you're reaching out to all your downlines who are already on your team that you've enrolled that aren't on LRP, you can say, listen, this month, if you go onto 100 PV LRP, I'll give you a free Citrus Bliss. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, I reckon.
So if you have all these people kind of floating around and they haven't gone onto LRP, you're offering all these awesome new incentives for enrollments, and then you can go back to your existing team in July and say, listen, I can offer you 100 PV LRPs bonus of a Citrus Bliss. That's amazing. So Beck, do you want to talk about the monthly prizes? I just want to
sure.
the monthly prizes, you must meet the requirements either that we've outlined or modified requirements that Helen Shaw and your gold upline leaders have created for you. So if for example, you did, like, let's say you did 45 enrollments, you did 30 classes, but you had no new LRPs, then you're not eligible for the monthly bonuses. So you need to tick the classes, the enrollments, and the LRP bonuses, LRP requirements for either Premier or Silver Club to be eligible for these prizes. And these will be prizes for both Premier Club Top 5 and Silver Intensive Club Top 5.
Yeah, so I was so blown away by this. I actually had to double check with Helen that you guys who are running for this are not only getting grand prizes at the end, but you're also eligible for prizes every single month, because we didn't actually have that for Diamond Club. So aren't you lucky duckies? So first prize, so this is, Misha's already said, 5 prizes for Premier Club and 5 separate prizes for Silver Intensive Club. So 5 of the top from both. So first prize is 200 PV of product. Second prize is 150 PV of product. Third prize is an essential collection kit.
Ridiculous.
Fourth prize. Yeah, I know. I really want to be doing this. It's just not fair.
I know.
Fourth prize, Modern Essentials book and 50 PV of product. And fifth prize is a pedal diffuser. Every single month, that's 10 prizes up for grabs.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
So Beck, you got to do the grand prizes as well, because she's doing this for both Premier Club and Silver Club. So this is for people who meet all the requirements outlined for them every single month, who are doing the requirements for Premier and Silver Club, and then they're the top prize earners. So like you're getting points for enrollment, you're getting points for classes, you're getting points for LRPs. There is no limit for points for enrollments. There's no limit for points for LRPs. That's crazy. Like if you got 5 of your new, like if you did, a 250 PV enrollment and then you got them all into LRP the next month, like you're earning like bank. So anyways, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. So this is really, I know we've said it about 5 different ways, but maybe it sinks in different ways for different people. So this is only for people who graduate through every single month and complete the club challenges, the minimums every month. So the first prize winner will get $500 cash and 500 PV of product. And this is also, again, 1 each for Premier Group and 1 each for the Silver Group. Second place will be $250 and 250 PV of product. Third place, $150 and 150 PV of product. Fourth is $100 and 100 PV of product. And fifth place is 100 PV of product. So there is an absolute minefield of prizes to go for. If you are a competitive person, get in it.
Crazy, like 500 PV with a product is like $500 US. Like that is insane. I'd be like, all right,
all the cleansed and restored for like. I'm just thinking what I would get. I'd go cleanse and restore or something like that.
Oh no. Okay, so Elevation Awards. Again, we're doing more grand prizes. So I call Elevation Awards, or I call MVPs. So these are people who are really just like taking the bull by the horns and just totally just, it doesn't even matter about rank. It's like this person is just really taking these 4 months just to grow their business and grow who they are, and are just really showing this like complete spirit. So you may not even win the top prizes. It's just that you're really showing your team that you're showing up, you're really working through blocks, you're just elevating yourself. So again, this will be for both Premier Club and Silver Intensive Club. So again, there's another $500 cash prize, and the second prize will be a home essentials kit for each clubs. This is ridiculous. Like I'm like, seriously, this is so generous. So Beck, are you in?
Yes. Do you love my daggy memes? But are you in? I'm in.
I know. That's what we're feeling like. We're like, dude, we are so in.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, I hope you are in. Yes, it's going to stretch you. Yes, you will be stretched outside your comfort zone. But let me tell you, if you've been wanting to kind of ride, I guess, between a regular job and doing this would be an amazing chance to jump over to just riding the one horse, which would be the doTERRA horse. If you're just looking to grow your business, this is incredible. So please come and join us. It's going to be really exciting. You need to contact your nearest gold or platinum leader ASAP, because this is rolling out in just a couple of days, July the 1st. There is a form that we want you to sign and commit to, that you agree with all the rules and understand all of that. We will be able to add some numbers in August for people who are late enrollments. So if that is you, or you believe that you've just added somebody to your team and they are ready to go for it, just please don't think that they can't do this because they're a little bit late. We are flexible with it. So you just need to speak to your leader.
Awesome. And the form will be on the your Golden Above Leaders should have access to it. Everything's on a Google Drive. You just have to fill it out, or just print it off and fill it out, or figure out how you're going to sign it online. But we're super excited and we're so stoked. So please share this with every single person in your downline who you think, you know what, they may just be super interested. And even this is the best advice I ever got from Paul Evans. He said, you know what, it's one thing to win Premier Club or Silver Club or Diamond Club, but it's another thing to get to that rank that you really want to get to. So the first thing you should think about is get to the rank or build that business that you really want. And if you're handsomely rewarded by prizes every month, that is just the icing on the cake. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much, Beck. And we are super stoked to support you guys. So we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye.